Brooklyn fragrance lover. Brooklyn fragrance lover. Brooklyn fragrance lover. Brooklyn fragrance lover.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Thank you all very much for tuning in, and as you can tell by the background and the ambiance, we are currently in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn, and we are at our good friend Carlos's house. You all know who Carlos is. This is his channel after all. And my name is Steven. I have a YouTube channel called Redolescence. Today we are joined by a couple of fine gentlemen, more than a couple. We have Manny from Cascade Scents, and then we also have a Mitsu, aka E, from the channel Simply Put Scents. And today we're going to be collaborating and reviewing a fragrance by a company called 1821 Man-Made, and the fragrance is called Sweet Tobacco. Really cool looking bottle. It's a pretty big bottle.
Very.
And
very
yeah, Manny, would you mind telling us what the notes are for this one?
Note-wise, we have citrus, spicy saffron, creamy tonka, sweet vanilla, honey, exotic fruit, fine wine, powdery musk, and warm woods. So a little bit of everything here. Definitely a different kind of note breakdown. And I am getting a lot of that.
Yeah,
Oh,
really.
It's in the air.
It's in the air.
I did a live video last night and tried it for the first time, and I was blown away. I really liked it a lot. Now, this fragrance has been getting a lot of hype around the frag boards on Facebook and what have you. I know that Fragrance Bros gave it a great review, and Dell Bottom Note also has been raving about it, as well as some others. I think this is a wonderful fragrance. It's boozy to me. I smell the tobacco. It smells really good. I love it. I'm not sure when it came out. Did it come out this year? I'm not certain about
Well,
that.
we started hearing about it this year, so I'm just left to assume that it came out this year.
Now, the story behind this is that they sell body products like shower gels and things, and one of their more popular bath gels, somebody asked them, or several people asked them to make it, and then they made this fragrance.
Good.
And
I'm glad
I think they did a phenomenal job. This,
like, is there a perfumer, a famous perfumer who worked on this?
I don't know. It doesn't say, because they're not even listed on Fragrantica. I went looking. I didn't even know the notes because I couldn't find any anywhere, but I looked on the website and sure enough they were there, so that's how I
good.
got that. But this is $80 for a 100 ml bottle. That is.
That's a good price. Yeah, that's a really good price.
So what do you guys get?
Okay, well, I get a lot of the sweet notes. I get a lot of the vanilla. I get a lot of the Manuka honey. I get a lot of the port wine or whatever fine wine.
It's definitely boozy for sure.
And it is boozy, but it reminds me of a sweet wine. So maybe not something as dry as a Cabernet.
Port.
Yeah, like a port wine or maybe
Yeah.
like a Merlot or something. Like you have the sweet fruits in here, and I know it says powdery musk, but it might be a little bit powdery, but you really have those sweet gourmand and fruity notes that definitely dominate this
Yeah, for
composition.
sure.
I think it's really well done. It actually reminds me of another scent by Frank Los Angeles called Frank Number 3. And that one is done by Bertrand Duchaufour. I'm not saying it's the same perfumer, but they smell
Speculation.
very similar. Yeah, definitely, data-driven speculation. But I love it. And I'm going to be buying myself a bottle of it.
Wow.
For sure.
Look forward to your review when you do.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I would, but I love the value. It's just because I have things that are kind of in that bracket that are kind of similar. Like the way it opened up to me was kind of like, if this makes any sense, like Tobacco Vanille's dry
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
does.
I love that. I think that's so cool.
I don't get a lot of sweetness from Tobacco Vanille actually on my skin.
Okay.
It's kind of on the dry side for me. I get much more tobacco than I do vanille. I would almost say that this is.
It's definitely sweeter, absolutely.
Yeah.
I get a lot of, I definitely get the tonka in this too. If that makes any sense.
And what the hell is Manuka honey?
Manuka honey. I mentioned honey because I didn't want to say Manuka. What is Manuka?
Manuka.
Maybe
I
the
don't
region
know.
from which it's harvested. I don't know.
Probably
Or
that.
maybe it's a flower.
Or type
Maybe.
of honey. I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's definitely a note that I'm picking up a lot. The
Honey?
The honey is really strong in
I mean,
this scent.
Is it safe to say that this is in the same family as Tobacco Vanille and Herod?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Um,
would it be
likewise.
sweeter than both?
Well, I was gonna say,
sweeter than-
well, actually, I thought that before I smelled this, I was honestly thinking like one of the best boozy fragrances I've ever smelled under $100 would probably
Yeah.
have to be Bentley from Intense.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But smelling this compared to that, it's like night and day in terms of like quality to my nose.
This destroys that fragrance.
Yeah, this is like this kind of like if you were to compare the two, that smells like still it is a great fragrance. Still a great fragrance that you can find for under $100 for a tobacco. I mean, for a boozy fragrance. But I really do feel like this kind of comes across niche, whereas that comes across designer in comparison. When you compare the two notes, when you
I
compare
agree.
the two,
I find this to be very well rounded. You know,
Mhm.
you're getting this, you're getting the sweetness, you're getting the tobacco, but it's balanced very nicely.
Yeah. Definitely.
I did not expect it to smell like this when I sprayed it. Like, I mean, not to knock, I just didn't expect this brand to be able to do something on.
It's
this
their first
level.
fragrance, I believe.
Wow,
And if
First?
it's- I think.
that's
They're off to a
impressive.
good start.
Definitely.
They're off
I
to
could
a
be
very
wrong.
Good start.
Great
I
start.
should fact check before we start rolling, but I believe it's their first fragrance and a job well done, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely
Indeed.
recommended. $80, you can't go wrong. For a while, it got hard to find. I think like the website was sold out. I picked up mine on Amazon, so they still have stock. So if anybody's looking for it, that's where.
I heard that it initially was something around $30 when
Yeah,
it first
the
came
price
out.
went up. It
Can
did.
you imagine getting this fragrance? Well, if you haven't smelled it, you wouldn't know. But, jeez, that's crazy.
Yeah.
$30
Hashtag
for
hype
this.
train.
Man, I bet you all the people who bought it at that price, if they don't have more than 2 or 3, they're probably kicking themselves right now.
Yeah.
So I guess it's safe to say that we all love this one.
I would
It's
say
very
that,
good, yes.
for sure.
Last
Very
night when I put it on my skin for the live video, it lasted for around 7 hours.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
So, and when you spray this, like you can
What's the concentration? Eau de parfum or to call it?
eau de parfum. It says perfume. I don't see. Look, I'm blind.
It has a thick nature to it.
Smell it in the air.
Yeah.
Ah,
It has a
Yeah.
very
It doesn't
thick,
say, but it's
solid
not like
nature
it
to
matters if it's going to be that, scent cloudy and if it lasts, so I can definitely see this wearing well on skin as well. Like it would work well with someone's body heat. And how long you said? 7 hours
yeah.
again?
Easy.
Pretty good for that kind
I've
of
heard more. I've heard somebody say, like 12 hours, but
Wow.
I don't have the luxury of having skin that things last that long on. I have scent sponge skin, so.
Let me ask you guys something. Would you consider this a playful fragrance or a serious fragrance?
hashtag serious.
Not so playful. It's actually a little mature. Also, I'd say. I had a comment. I saw a comment on Facebook that somebody's wife told him that he smelled like an old man.
Oh, no.
I don't think it smells like an old man. No.
That's rough.
But if you like Tobacco Vanille, if you like Bentley Intense, what are some of the Herod,
Yeah.
you'll enjoy this for much less money, except for the Bentley, of course.
Yeah.
I definitely want to share some with you guys, so I'll give away 10 ml decant to one lucky subscriber. All you have to do
really good.
is
Can I like?
You can do it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go for it.
I'm just playing.
Wow. Collusion. I'm joking.
That's messed up. No.
All you have to do is subscribe to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, like and share this video, leave one comment down below with what your favorite tobacco fragrance is.
I think that's great. I love that.
Yeah.
So US only, 10 mil, I will give away. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a blast with these guys. I fed them lasagna. They ate well. I made him a vegan dish because he doesn't eat meat. All went well. And the garlic bread was the hit, according to this guy right here.
Yeah. On that Scott Pilgrim shit.
Like,
Loved
yeah.
it. It's so good. No, it's the best. Thank you.
And now we're going to shoot some stuff for their channel, I'm sure. Thanks so much for tuning in. Take care, and I'll see you at the next review.
Good. Are they both boys?
There you What?
That's two different languages.
Anybody else want to?
I'm wearing it. Start
Yeah,
with
that's great. Just,
You know,
Oh, start the video off? It's gone language.
yeah.
Actually, it doesn't matter. It's up to you. Do I want to start? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Thank you all very much for tuning in. And we are currently at Carlos's house here in the heart of Brooklyn, actually in Sheepshead Bay.
Yes.
And we are
That's
joined
exact.
we're joined by some really wonderful individuals. I have a YouTube channel called Redolescence. Here we have Manny from Cascade Sense, and then we have Emitsu, aka E, from Simply Put Sense. And you all know who Carlos is. Well, today we're going to be reviewing a fragrance, and
Did you say who we were? Oh.
blooper.
Blooper! Sorry, I didn't hear it. Blooper, okay. Start again, sorry, my bad.
it's okay, no problem. We love bloopers here. Somebody give Carlos bunny ears while we're shooting the video. Okay?
Yes.
Tobacco, that was called.
Sweet tobacco.
1821, you know?
1821 man-made sweet tobacco.
Man-made sweet tobacco.
1821 man-made is the company?
Sweet tobacco is in the fragrance.
Yes.
Okay.